5. Did you feel that rhyme? Well, I felt it. I felt it. Okay, welcome to day 5 of our book reading challenge. Who is ready? Well, I am. And I'm ready with my book as usual. Okay, so we are still on how to win friends and influence people. All right, guys. So um if you've been with us till this moment, this chapter, okay, I just want to say congratulations, and I'm gonna give you, the accolades that no one has given you today. Yes, 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 well done, well done. Yeah, we're almost half of the book. We're just almost half done. Okay, so yes, I'm just going to do a recap of what happened yesterday in chapter 4. And in the chapter 4, which was the part 2, okay, part 2 of how to win friends and influence people. Um, yeah, let me just try and see. So, what I learned, okay, from this chapter is we have to, in order for us to be able to know that the part 2 of the book is all about how you can make people like you. That's what the part 2 is about. So the first principle of how to make people like you is by, you know, um, being interested in them. Yes, being interested in them. So I feel so proud of myself that I'm able to recall it. Not as much as I didn't go back to the chapter, just spending time with you guys like this. I feel so proud of myself, just to be able to recall all that I studied yesterday. So I know that that's the same for you, and I'm proud of you too. Okay, so yeah, just to buttress on the principle, to be interested in people. If you are the kind of person who feels like, oh, um, I don't feel liked, by those around me, be it in your peer group, be it in your work place, okay, be it even in your family, you feel like, oh, I'm not liked, I don't feel liked. What if the problem is not them? What if it's you? I'm just being honest, I'm just being candid. Okay, it's possible that it might not be them who is at fault, it might be you. Okay, so you have to do an introspection. Think about the decisions you've made, think about your interactions with them, think about, who made the effort, okay, and think about the motive behind your interactions with them as well. So what Dale Carnegie was trying to explain to us in the part 2 of this book is, that's the first principle, is that in order for you to, if you want to make friends, okay, you have to make sure that you have to be willing to do things for people. You have to be willing to be interested in people. For example, you're in a workplace, you're working with more than 5-10 people, maybe in a team, and you don't even know the full names of each and every one of them, or you don't even know um where they live, or you don't even know anything, basic things about the people you work with. Okay, so you have to be interested in people. Okay, if you're the kind of person that feel like, oh, I don't feel liked, I don't feel wanted, I don't feel valued. Yes, 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 those are important things. Okay, but how about you channeling it in a way that would you would put your own wants aside and start thinking of the others. Start thinking of, oh, do I even know much about these people who I want them to like me? Do I know anything about them? Okay, start being interested in the people around you. Okay, start being interested in the people around you. So that's how you can be, you can begin to create that connection. Okay, that's how they can feel genuinely safe to be in contact with you, to want to come close to you. Okay, so that's just it. And okay, if you want me to do a recap of all what I've learned in the previous chapter, okay, so just let me do a recap. Okay, I'm just going to do a recap only for today. Okay, so in the first chapter, okay, the part 1 of this book, how to win friends and influence people. They Carnegie tried to enlighten us about, you know, handling people. If you want to be a master at handling people, if you want to be a master at making people do what you want, okay, first of all, you have to avoid the three negative C's of every conversation or um every communication interaction. Three negative C's, which are number one, condemnation, number two, criticism, number three, complaint. So if you're the kind of person that, you know, that does these three, that indulges in these three, you have to begin to, turn a new leaf. Yeah, you need to turn a new leaf, okay? Because it affects it only makes your conversation, and it only makes your communication with people, futile. It doesn't it's not productive, okay? Yeah. So for example, you're trying to make people do what you want, and you're adding threats to it, you're adding punishments at the end of your your condition. That will only make people fear you. It will not make people love you, okay? It will not make people like you. It will not make you be on their good side, okay? You won't be on their good sides, okay? So you have to be careful of those three C's, okay? Avoid criticism. In as much as you want to lash out, you want to make sure that whatever that is coming out of your mouth is, is full of grace, is full of goodness, of kindness, okay, of love. Let it be out of love. Yeah, let it be out of love, okay? If you want to complain, okay, there are ways to go about it. If you want to tell someone your grievance or how they are at fault, there are ways you should go about it, okay? Yeah, shouldn't be any you shouldn't be in any way that you start being abusive, or you start, the tone of how you speak matters a lot. So it's possible that many will forget what you do to them. Many will forget what you know yeah, do to them. But what you say to them, many do not actually forget. Many can never forget what you say to them. Okay, so that's something I'd like to encourage you on tonight. Yeah, so let's see. So the second one is to show genuine appreciation. Yeah, learn to appreciate. That's something that I've learned in this book as well, that I should learn to appreciate. Okay, so it's something that is quite, it's important, it's paramount in every, if you want to have a healthy relationship with people, you want to have a healthy friendship, a healthy relationship, no, you have to learn to give appreciation once in a while. Not once in a while, so every day. If you can, every day, okay? I don't know why I'm being naughty tonight. Okay, so try to appreciate those around you. Okay, try to show genuine appreciation. And what Dale Carnegie was trying to tell us in the part in the chapter 2 was that as you show appreciation, it should be genuine. Okay, he tried to enlighten us on on the differences between appreciation and flattery. You have to know the difference between appreciation and flattery. So if you flattery means it means that it's not coming out of the bottom of your heart. It's not genuine. You're only doing it to fulfill all righteousness. So that's what flattery means. You're only doing it just to be able to get the gains. You're not doing it because it's out of your heart, like you're doing it genuinely. Okay, so that is the two difference. So if you want to build a healthy relationship or friendship with people around you, learn to give genuine and honest appreciation. Okay, yeah, try to we can take it as an assignment tonight. Give an honest appreciation to those around you. Try to remember something that you feel like they've done. Look now, do not ponder or look on what or their faults, on their flaws. Pick out something that you know is good in them and appreciate them for it. And maybe you could begin to see changes, positive changes in their interactions with you. Now, the third principle of how to handle people, or how to, win people's hearts. The third principle, according to this book, is that you must. Oh my God, I'm trying to remember. I have to check. I'm sorry, I have to check. Okay. Wait. Okay, so the third principle talks about, being a fisher of man. Yeah, yeah, you have to be a fisher of men, and just like Jesus was, that's how we're supposed to be also. When Jesus was saying it in the Bible, many people, when they read it, they'll be like, ah, yes, come again. Yeah. So, um, yeah. So the third principle, I'm sorry, I had to check. I Okay, so the third principle is that you have to, arouse a want in the person. Okay, so whenever you're trying to make people, win people's heart, you shouldn't be about your desires or your wants. Okay, whenever you're trying to make people do something, it shouldn't be about your desires or wants. Okay, you have to be able to think about their desires and their wants as well. Okay, yeah, you have to put aside your desires and wants and start thinking about them. Okay, yes. So yes, so there's one assignment that we had yesterday, and that was our conversation, our phone call conversation. So what Dale Carnegie was trying to tell us that in part two yesterday was that when you're making phone call conversations, okay, when you're making phone call conversations, your tone matters. So whenever you're receiving a call, okay, make sure that you're receiving the call in in enthusiasm, okay. Yeah, let it be positive, so the other person they'll be able to sense that, oh, okay, I'm speaking to someone who is genuinely interested in listening to me. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next chapter. I can't believe we are on 91, page 91. Wow. Okay, so this part is about, the simple way to make a good first impression. If you want to make a good first impression, okay. Yes, thank you, Samson. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah, thank you for joining us in this challenge. Okay, so make sure to leave your reviews. Okay, please leave your reviews in the comment section, what you learned from the book so far, and also this chapter which we are on today. Yay! So I'm gonna go silent as I concentrate. No distractions, only my highlighter, my pen, and my book. See you soon. I'm back. Wow. I'm so enlightened, guys. This chapter is really enlightening. It's so good. So good. No. And it's just about one word. One word. Can you guess it? If you're reading this book with me, I'm sure you already know. It's just one word. This chapter we read is just about one word, and the word is smile. Okay, so according to Dale Carnegie, if you want to be able to make people like you, one of the ways to be able to make people like you is to smile. Yesterday, we learned that you have to make people. I mean, you have to be interested in people. That's what we studied yesterday. You have to be interested in people in order to make them like you, okay? Yeah, in order to be in their good graces or in order to win their hearts, you have to be interested in people, okay? But today we learned to smile. Okay, so if you're here with me, smile. Yay! Good. Okay, so I love this chapter. And there's one sentence that actually caught my eye. It says, it costs nothing. A smile, it costs nothing, but creates much. A smile costs nothing, but creates much. Guys, just that smile. It costs nothing, but creates much. Imagine you know, entering an office where everybody's so concentrated on their work, and everybody's looking so green, so tense, so tired, so stressed, so burnout, and you just come in and be like, hi everyone, there's no how there is no how nobody will feel that, feel that, that pleasantness. There's no how anybody will not feel that. They will not catch that joy. It will be contagious. A smile is contagious. Okay, just meeting a random person whom you've not met in a while, or just a colleague on the road, and be like, hey, hi, that could brighten someone's day. So I love it. I love this chapter. It says smile, smile, smile. You never know where your smile can lead you. There's an exam. There's someone who gave. I mean, they kind of gave an example of someone who was able to implement this into their work life, and the person testifies that, yeah, this me beginning to you know smile every day brought in dollars. It brought in dollars, imagine. So you smiling each day can bring you money. Yeah, you never know. Okay, so begin to smile starting from today. Okay, you have to force that smile, force it, because happiness comes from the inside, not from the outside. Okay, so you have to push yourself to be happy. Okay, you have to force it out, force it out. As you force it out, it becomes a habit. Gradually it becomes genuine. Yes, so force it out. Okay, smile, learn to smile, stop being grumpy, stop being all stern and all. Smile. The world needs you to smile. Smiling actually brings out the humanity in you. Yeah. And you never know, you might have a great smile and you're just hiding it there. Smile. All right. So I love this chapter. I love this chapter. So it's something that you can implement, okay? Learn to smile, okay? Learn to encourage. Your smile encourages someone, okay? If you're frowning, it discourages people. It discourages people, it demotivates people. But your smile encourages many. Okay, you never know, directly, indirectly, it encourages many out there. So from today, starting from now, begin to smile. When you look at yourself in the mirror, smile. Okay, speak positive words of, to yourself. Speak positive words over your life. Smile, smile, smile. I just feel like saying this word. Smile, 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 smile. All right, so I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, yeah. So I think this chapter is self-explanatory. Smile, 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 smile. That's it's self-explanatory. I don't need to talk too much. I'm sure you've gotten the message. See you tomorrow. We're going to continue in our book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Thank you for joining me on this book challenge. If you haven't joined, it's not too late. You can purchase the book and you can continue to learn and grow together. See you tomorrow. Bye. Smile.